So first things first, Happy New Year's, guys. I didn't even know it was almost February. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Meta. Why Meta? Well, Meta did the unthinkable and fired Camouflage with the other handful of studios like Twisted Pixel, Armature, and Sanzaru. Sanzaru being the dudes that were actually working with Camouflage in making that sequel, the sequel for Arkham Shadow. This was explained to us, like a couple months ago, that really got everyone's interest peaked because Arkham Shadow alone was a huge success, not just for us, right? But for Meta. But mostly for us, because we finally got an Arkham game for after 10 years almost? I won't count Arkham VR, that wasn't really a game, but we got a break. We finally got a break and a good game because of developers who cared about what they were making and not just to try to sell us something to make a profit. And how does Meta see this? They see, wow, these guys are actually good at their work. They do good. They put in time and effort into making something that made us a huge profit. Let's fire them, bro. Look, cause what are you even doing here, working in a company when you're doing so good and making us money? What good are you? Let's just fire you instead, right? Honestly, I know why they did this, because they want to focus more on AI and their Ray-Bans. Yeah, those things. But it's just like, sure, let's punish the company that brought you the money into making that decision to focus on the AI and the Ray-Bans. Cause I don't know about you, but that is some really dirty work. And it's really annoying that it's technically legal for them to do that, but it's really scummy that you're gonna have somebody work for you, make you a lot of money, and when that money starts rolling in, you fire them. That kind of stuff makes me not want to even support these companies, right? Generally speaking, I'm not a fan of supporting these scummy companies, right? Because all they care about is money, and if you really did care about your customers and saw them as people and not numbers, things could be different. I had to sell my MetaQuest VR, not only because of that, but because of the fact that I think I overplayed Arkham Shadow. And I know this sounds weird, but because I always replay the Arkham games every once in a while, but I overplayed the hell out of Arkham Shadow. And I don't know, I just didn't really see much of it. Like, outside of Arkham Shadow, I didn't see much there to enjoy, except for Assassin's Creed, really. But that was short-lived. But it just tells you the entire landscape of VR games isn't really much. It's not that promising. There's only a handful of good stuff there. That being Arkham Shadow, which probably was like the most biggest game to me, right? Not just as an Arkham fan, like even if you were just a non-Arkham fan, you would love the game. It was just that much of a really good piece of art. Great piece of art. So when I first read that they were actually gonna lay them off and that they're pretty much shut down, nobody is just there anymore, it's pretty much a ghost town, I was so surprised, because it just showed me that no matter what, no matter how successful a company can do under the wing of a bigger company, they can still get robbed. So what does this mean for us Arkham fans? Well, we're gonna be sitting here in a dam with no, what's that thing called? No pedal, no boat, no oar, no nothing. We're just sitting in a dam and we're just pretty much stuck. Arkham Shadow was the tip of the iceberg for us. This was the game that it was either make or break, because if it was not going to be successful, it was going to put a bad spot on us. But it was really successful, and we might have even gotten a trilogy, maybe even a quadrilogy out of this. And now that is over. We are back to square one. We're back to the end of Protocol Nightfall, where we just got nothing. I know Suicide Squad was a game that, was there and everything, but well, we all know how that went, right? I don't need to really explain to you guys. I think at this point, Camouflage, everyone who's worked at Camouflage and Sanzaru, because kudos to them as well. They made Sly Thieves in Time, and I think Blackgate. Yeah. They should just. I think I read this from a YouTube comment, if I'm not wrong, but the dude said they should migrate to Rocksteady, and then Rocksteady should have these guys work on the next Arkham game. I definitely see that happening, and I really want that to happen, because who else do you trust more to make a sequel for Arkham Shadow other than Camouflage? You see, they were like that one little piece to the puzzle that we never knew we needed but deserved. And they got totally punished for doing that. So I really don't support Meta. I never supported them initially because I knew that whatever it is they're doing, they don't care. They just care about money. But after this, I'm totally good. I'm done. So whatever it is, they are going to not have my money at all. Probably a bunch of other people as well feel the same sentiment, and that is okay. But this is bad, bro. This is bad. Honestly, I will tell you guys though, one thing. Don't feel bad entirely, because at the end of the day, we still have an Arkham Shadow. Right? We still have an Arkham game that we could have probably not have gotten if the circumstances were a bit different, but we did. We got an Arkham game out of this, even though we're not getting a sequel or anything for God knows how long. Okay, and I'm not even gonna look at the upcoming Lego Batman game, because every recent Lego game has just been pretty much I don't know what you would call the term, but they take a massive IP that's very popular, because you already know that's going to bring in a lot of people to play your game, and then they just twist it and make it kid friendly, so it loses a lot of essence from the original plot, like Lego Horizons Adventures or whatever it's called. I'm just not really in tune with that. I want a mature Arkham game, but it pays to be an Arkham fan, I guess. It pays really bad dividends. So I don't know at this point. All I have now is Arkham Shadow. And it's the most current game. And so after that, we're just done. Sadly. But regardless, let us say that we appreciate Camouflage and everybody else that worked on that game. All the developers, all the voice actors, the actors, the artists, everyone, and all the support that the game got, because even after release, they still put in the effort in putting in everything post content stuff that like brought the whole Arkham vibe together, right? The new game plus, which is a given, but it's still cool to have. The I Am the Night mode from Arkham Origins, which was really great. Everything, the challenge maps, the certain challenge modes, all that couldn't have been possible if it wasn't for Camouflage. So appreciate them for stepping up and making us something that will not be forgotten. And I hope that someday they will get the chance to step back on the spotlight under a better wing and make what we deserve, because it's just going to become another another crazy whole Reddit kind of thing. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. The way the Arkham Reddit is, like, it's insane. So yeah, I'm gonna sign off for now. But yeah, I hope you guys obviously would keep your hopes up. Do not fall back. Don't think that this setback is gonna set us all the way to the BC period. No. That means something better is gonna come this way. And I can tell. And I can hope for that. And I will see that it will happen. Not in this life, maybe another.